Hi Capricorn, how are you? I'm going to do a reading for you. So take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. And as always, I really appreciate you. And if you appreciate me, hit that like button. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff, Just let YouTube know that, you're around, you're watching. All right, really helps me out. Capricorn, what's it looking like for you? Ooh. Ruh-roh. All right, I feel like you need to really end something that, it's just not good for you. I get this real, things aren't happening for you because you are hanging on to something. This is the power of, you're not going to let go. This is what you manifested and this is what I'm going to do and I'm not going to do anything to change that. But I feel as if there's something that you need to change. And it's going to require you making a big break. 9 of Wands coming up reversed. I mean, there's something you have been doing, and I feel like it's exhausted itself. I think it's over. I think it's done, and I think it's done, whatever this is that has exhausted itself. The Magician reversed, I mean, this is kind of not manifesting what it is you want. This is very manipulative, kind of controlling energy, and I think you got to let go of some control. All right, because hanging on and being all controlling over a situation, I don't feel like it's doing you a lot of good, especially with this 9 of Wands. It's not getting you anywhere. So let's see what else we have. 8 of Pentacles. It has to do with your work. Yeah, I mean, there's something that is just not working. When we have the 8 of Pentacles, this is about doing something over and over and over again, all right? This is about, really trying to figure out how to make something work, but it's upside down. It's like, how many times are you going to do this, trying to see whether or not it's going to work for you, right? Because I feel as if it might be time, to cut this cord. Whatever it is, because it's something that you do over and over and over again. That's what I keep getting. It's like this, it's cycle, it's repetitive. And it's almost got a hold of you. And, if you can release it and we turn these cards over, now it'll work for you. So I feel as if you have to take some situation and take that energy and transform the energy. I mean, energy doesn't go away. We have to take it and we have to transform it. I think you're at a point where, everything you've tried says that, this isn't going to work, so maybe you need to let it go because it doesn't want you to transform it. This is it and this is the energy and this is what it's going to be. So either you accept it or you get free, I get free from it. 3 of Swords. Yeah, I mean, this is it's going to be painful, but it's the beginning of your healing. All right. So whatever this is, maybe you're hanging on to something that you just, and this is very common of a lot of Capricorns. I mean, it's hard for a Capricorn to let go. It's hard for a Capricorn to change. It's hard for a Capricorn to shift over, because you get very grounded and you really, kind of work really hard and you put all this energy in and to just turn around and just cut cord. That's hard for you, isn't it? So I feel as if this is very important because it is the beginning of a situation. Maybe you've been going around and round in circles with somebody who, you kept giving them a second chance. You gave them a third chance. You gave them a fourth chance. But you kept getting hurt, and I think you have to really start to look at, what's good for you, what's not good for someone else. So yeah, you are really breaking out of a cycle. And then we have the Ace of Cups to the Ace of Swords reversed. For some of you, if you don't get out of this cycle, I feel as if, you're just going to kind of go downhill, because the Ace of Cups coming up reverse is not really, taking good care of yourself. And then we have this Queen of Swords. I mean, I feel as if, you've got to break out of this energy because it could really... what do I want to say with this? I get bitterness, I don't want you to grow bitter over a situation because you couldn't make it work. I mean, that's a hard energy, but honestly, that's what I'm picking up. I mean, the Queen of Swords reversed, this is somebody who's got a lot of anger, a lot of resentment, a lot of hanging on to a lot of hurt that has kind of, made them a little cold because, the Queen of Swords by nature is pretty cold, but there's a bitterness that I keep picking up with you. So it's time to, really kind of cut whatever it is and let go of it, all right? Because whatever, it's exhausted itself. There's no more to do. And if you continue, You're going to feel very bitter. And I just don't like that energy. Two of Wands coming up reverse. I mean, you're not wanting to do this. I mean, but you're at that point where, you know, even though you don't want to cut this cord, even though you don't want to make this shift, even though you don't want to make this change, it's really time. You know, because if not, the universe will make the change for you. And usually that's a lot rougher. One more card. I do see that there is somebody, though, who's got their eye on you. You know, and it's like somebody sees everything you are going through right now. And I think, you know, there is happiness coming towards you, right? But you've got to get, you know, it's like, let's cut this cord. And this could be somebody who you've been hanging on to too long, you know, maybe waiting that maybe something would change. Maybe you've been in a marriage too long. Maybe you've been in a job too long. You know, whatever it is, you've been doing this too long. And it's really time to let go of it and start to turn yourself around. Now, I keep feeling that there's somebody who has really been kind of around to help you. You know, they've kept an eye on you. So, I mean, you haven't been alone, even if you have been feeling alone. But I do see that, you know, there is a potential for happiness. And maybe this person is waiting for you to end it with this person, you know, so that they can come through. But I do see that there's happiness coming towards you. And there could be happiness coming towards you with a person who's older than you. You know, this could be, you know, a father figure. This could be an uncle. This could be just somebody who you meet who's older than you, who sees you as being a really great person. But I do see a lot of happiness coming towards you, but it's going to come as soon as you cut this cord. You know, you got to let go of whatever it is you're hanging on to, Capricorn. It's truly time. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man reversed. I think you have looked at this long enough. I think you have, you know, kind of tried to sit with it and hang on to it long enough, whatever it is. It has brought you nothing but torment, and it's not going to bring you anything good. All right, so to hang on to whatever this is that you are hanging on to, it's really time for you to walk away. And you know that once you walk away, there's no turning back. And I think this is why you've been resisting this big shift and this big change that you need to make. All right, so listen, that's what I got for you, Capricorn. Take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story, and I'll see you all later. All right, bye now.